Alright. I think we are all good to go. 5 years ago, a man's fantasy became reality. In a form never seen before. A giant cooking arena. Kitchen stadium. Wait, what? Oh, sorry. That's the wrong intro. Hold on, let's try this again. 5 years ago, I made history on this YouTube channel by playing a game that I was only planning to play for 75 days. A way for me to pay homage to my high school. An unlikely way to pay tribute to something, but still a tribute nonetheless. But little did I know just how far I would come in this game. Tonight, we've officially reached me playing this game on YouTube for 5 full calendar years. Through 3 expansions and 3 Warriors of Light, I have made it to this place. And now, we get to say farewell to the story of Stormblood. So hey there, Isabel, Nate, Zilpus, and to everyone else that's just logging on, we're glad to have you with us here tonight. So, greetings people of the world. Matthew back with you here in Novaura Autism for the grand finale of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. Tonight, we will not only be taking on the conclusion of the main story, but for an intro, we will be getting with this evening by taking on the finale of the Hildebrand portion of Stormblood. So, here we are in Kugane, and if you remember back to last time, our friend Shigure, who we were able to help successfully get into the Sekisugumi, was with us when we broke out the very wolf burglar we captured for stealing a priceless sword from one of the well-known people who lives here in Kugane. And so now, now that the wolf burglar is on the loose again, Shigure has had to pay for the crime. And so now, we have to not only clear his name, but we gotta also bring the wolf burglar to justice. And we also have to do a lot more in addition to that, as you will soon see. So, what do you say we go on over and do what we need to do? Because as you'll see, little Nashu Makaraka is certainly drawn quite a crowd as she's taking notes. And of course, she's certainly had to take quite a bit of them. So, let's go ahead and speak with her to take on the challenge entitled, The Past is Never Past. Like a moth to the flame, but why else would you come if not for Nashu Makaraka and Inspector Hildebrand's shenanigans? So we're quoting Xenos now? Oh, where in the world could he be? Yeah. Hey there, Nashu. How are ya? Oh, it's you! I don't suppose you bumped into Inspector Hildebrand roaming about, have you? Making his inquiries? I'm afraid not. Oh, ever since Shigure got detained by the Sekisugumi, the inspector's been busy looking into the affairs of Master Akebono, but to no avail. We can help out with that. Yeah, there's the inspector.
Never fear, my faithful assistant. I have returned. Your unwavering loyalty to the pursuit of honor and justice, and a hard-boiled egg, is to be commended, my good woman. I might go so far as to say that, in all my years as an inspector, I have known no fan more passionate than you. But speaking of fans, during the course of my investigation into the darker rumors concerning Master Akebono, I received a mysterious missive I can but presume was penned by one of my many admirers.
Oh, really? Yeah, as you flex for us, maybe this letter can give us a bit of information on what's going on.
Gosh, Inspector Hildebrand, even in the Far East you've got yourself a following. Can I see it?
Certainly, Nashu.
Yeah, here you go.
That's interesting. It's definitely not written by a Hingan, but they don't seem to be too good with their Eorzean letters. Yea, something something of light, you who seeks the strongest of swords, the Saburo Tsukihiro, know that I have laid claim to this most priceless treasure. If you would make it yours, meet me upon Kugane Ohashi for a duel to end all duels. Sincerely, you know who.
And who is this you know who? The something of light you say? Why, he must be referring to none other than my humble self, the one and only Gentleman of Light. That said, I would rather resolve this dispute without resorting to duels and the like. Wait here, my friends, while I go and attempt to reason with this misguided ruffian.
Are you sure that's a good idea there, Inspector? We know what's happened to you in the past.
I'm pretty sure they wrote warrior, not gentleman. Which probably means they're talking about Corinne. What do you think, Inspector?
Yeah, and meanwhile, I had no idea that the Inspector had already made a break for it.
Inspector Hildebrand?
Yeah, sorry, Nashu. Yeah, he walked off while you were looking at the letter.
What do you mean he up and ran off? And why are you still standing here? You should hurry up and try to catch him before he does something silly.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah, that is probably a good idea. Yeah, let's make our way to the nearest Aetherite, which is going to be over here. And where we need to go is to the Thavnarian Consulates. Get used to this place, we'll be coming here again later. Yeah, because of course, I already had the chance to clear the main story and Hildebrand's mystery earlier today with Mathia before I went to work. And since it's the launch of the final part of the story, as you can imagine, it takes a long time to load. So I found Inspector Hildebrand in an all too familiar position. Yeah, head first, legs sticking out of the ground. Poor guy. Inspector?
Is that you, Corinne? As you can see, I seem to have found myself in a pickle, and by pickle I mean the ground. Kugane Ohashi lies beyond this gate, but before I could pass through, I found myself suddenly accosted, then inverted, then embedded thusly by the dear but misguided Jim.
And when he talks about Jim, he's referring to Yojimbo.
The duel I must regrettably leave up to you.
Of course. So yeah, this isn't just go find the guy who's holding onto the sword. This is an actual trial. The last piece of content we get to do as far as queuing for something in Stormblood. So, yeah, we gotta go ahead and suit up for this one. So to Kugane Ohashi we go. Hey there, Lou. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Oh, I'm up now there, Lou. Oh, and congrats to Shima. And you're gonna play on Samurai then? Yeah, and of course, well, we don't know for sure, but we should be expecting tomorrow to find out if I've qualified for, and I know I've been saying this quite a bit, but qualify for games done quick in June. And what's really crazy about the last 3 weeks is that I was certainly expecting that as the process has gone on over the 3 weeks of them reviewing the games, I would have thought that they would have already started to cut the fat, as it were, and already start to let people know you're getting in or you're not getting in, or at the very least told the people who were not getting in that they were not. So it's surprising that 3 weeks on, that I have not received anything yet from Games Done Quick, which tells me that maybe I'm still in the running. Maybe I'm still have a chance of getting it into the event in June. So, no way to really know, but I really would have expected that by this point they would have started letting people know that their runs were not going to be allowed into the event. A major delay for what? Also, Dragoon! But yeah, there's only one piece of equipment left for me to enhance, and it's my lance. But that'll be taken care of tomorrow. I'll have the opportunity to run through everything, and then that's it. Corinne has what she needs. Oh, who wants to join us? So drop again. Oh, okay. But you're all set. Look like we got a couple of demons with their backs turned, pouting. Yeah, and since they're clearly together. Alright. Take 3. Oh, Leia doesn't meet the requirement? What's her item level there, Isabel? Yeah, because Kugane Ohashi has 365. Oh, I thought you already did. Sorry. Yeah, you said you were unlocking it, and I thought that meant you already had. Alright. Better hope you don't get appointed as main tank unless you're actually wanting to do that. But you have it unlocked now? Yeah, someone's already got a dance going. And if it looks familiar, that's because it is. Yeah, Hildebrand chilling out in the... Oh. Yeah, Hildebrand Lou showing some love to some of the people around here. It's like, shut up and take my money. Oh, come on, select her. Yeah, thank you. Oh, you're fine? There's a point you'll be tanking regardless. Fair enough. Ugh. Alright, she's got it unlocked. We're good to go. Slash make it hail. Oh, who gave me an aspect of benefit? Oh. Yeah, hey there, Zopas. Lord of the Fetch, huh? Wonder where you get that title from. Yeah, we just need a healer and a DPS and we're good to go. Come on, healer number 2 and DPS number 4. Ah. Tick 2. There we go. Oh, okay. And so, yeah, we get a peaceful little night, but not for long. Because, yeah, as the sun sets, yeah, there's Yojimbo. Yeah, I'm sure you've waited for this rematch too. Yeah, we engaged in glorious fisticuffs, but with swords once more. And thus, the long-awaited rematch from Kugane Castle finally takes place. Alright, looks like the Paladin wants to tank. Alright. Just send us on our way and we're good. Here, Lou, have some of my Dragon Sights. Yeah, come on, Command. I need you to work with me here. We need to fail early because, yeah, he still has the butterflies from before that like to leave an AoE effect. Yeah, it's time we fought like men and ladies and men who dress like ladies. And yeah, like, why is he saying what he's saying? Well, as it turns out, yeah, it's actually Gilgamesh in disguise. Yojimbo was Gilgamesh the whole time. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, and that's just the beginning on this guy. We've already lost a healer. Yeah, it's only the beginning on the tricks that Gilgamesh in his Far Eastern version now possess. Yeah, you guys need to bunch up with me or else you're in trouble. And sadly, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, when that move comes along, you have to bunch up, or anyone who's not bunched up gets shrunk. Yeah. And also he snuck up some dragon heads on us. Yeah, Gilgamesh being who he is. Yeah. Let's try this again, ladies and gentlemen. This time, no, it is effective. Needs to move though. No, not safe. Yeah, you really gotta pick and choose your battles here. Yeah, as he says, he's learned a lot, including this move. Best known from Alexander, but also, yeah, now he has a split personality. And he also has an enrage timer. I'm gonna see if I can join you over here. Still took damage. Yeah, we gotta get rid of this one. Now we gotta go after the other one, while also trying to avoid pink circles. Yeah, pink is not pretty in this battle. It's deadly. Almost got the other half of the split personality down. There we go. Yeah, and now he's ripping lines off of, oh, crap, what's your name? The level 63 guy. Susano. He's ripping off of Susano now. Yeah, now we gotta get to where he is, because he's literally in the one safe spot on the map. And as you see, we are starting over. And if that wasn't bad enough, now our fate is completely sealed, because now everyone's going to be enchained. Yeah, the 4 people who were killed by the stack mech, or by not following the stack mech, are now the 4 people who are enchained, just like in the battle at the first rematch against Gilgamesh. And with no one to save us, we're all dead. To Gilgamesh. Attempt number 2. Well, half of you didn't get it, so yeah. Half of you died on that mech, and the rest of us died on the very next one. That means we have to go through the Yojimbo phase again. Yeah. Believe it or not, that's not what I died on with Wathaya. It's something completely different that happens later on. So let him come back. Cast off the hat. And do what we gotta do. Too much. I think this is fine. No, it's not. Yeah, that was very awkward. But then a lot of the AoE trails are going to be awkwardly positioned. Come join me. Yeah, let's all have a group hug and then start kicking some butt. Where is it coming from? He's only got one safe spot. That's it, just one. Keep going. Back with me, please. Alright, I'm gonna run over here. And right into everyone else where everyone else is. Good idea. I'll just chill out over here. Yeah, let's go ahead and get him down closer to half health. Alright, so he'll split off. Alright, let's go. Alright, you guys focus on him. I'll start helping to weaken this guy over here because, yeah, primarily I need to get a little separation just so that I can have an opportunity to legit damage the guy. Instead of getting spread out and discouraged out of it. Oh, got a little... Alright, that did count. Alright. Yeah, I'll take it. Hey there, guys. How are ya? Alright, rips off Susano. Yeah, look how he holds the sword over his head. And stay away from the main tank. I like how the lanterns make the pier look like a city skyline. Yeah. Now, if you don't want history to repeat itself, come join us. Now, whoever gets chained, start running away, or at the least start pulling Greg away, or else you're going to be in trouble. Yeah, it's just like the old battle in the rematch, first rematch with them. And we saved everybody. Yeah, I like how the lanterns make this place look like a city skyline. Yeah, mad dash to the opposite side. Yeah, massive heals is right. But then, gotta come into the middle, but then spread out. Oh, that wasn't it? Okay, I could have sworn that was the move. Oh no, it's this move. Yeah, that caught us. That one caught us when the dragons came around the second time. We were all stuck together, and because we were all stuck together, we all left the AoE underneath our feet. We couldn't escape and we all died. Yeah, that's the move I was anticipating. That's the move I was waiting on. Oh, I don't have second wind. I'm hanging on by a thread. In other words, I'm not dead yet. Oh, but it could be if we don't all bunch up. Alright, go. Yeah, healer, that's a bit presumptuous. But no, unfortunately, bit bullet. Alright, hold off. And that should have been enough for everybody. But yeah, at this point we should have them. Masamune. Chase after him. Gonna get brought down to our... basically like him. But we got it. Yeah, and Bite Me is the title of our achievement. Yeah, we got you this time. Yeah, jump into the sky and the fireworks. Yeah, he yields. Then let go of your swords and your axe. Maybe show that you are legit serious. Yeah, we accept your surrender. Hey there, Ichigo, welcome to the stream, glad to have you with us. Yeah, give it to the bard because bards get no love. And so, for a game this clear, we get the chance to play for a Yojimbo Chocobo barding. Which I did not get. Yeah, in fact, Lou had the worst roll with a 1. I got a 17. That one indeed. And so, yeah, there we go. The last trial to which a Q is acquired for Stormblood is done. Yeah, Lou clearly not satisfied with his role. So, after it's all said and done, and Hildebrand has been removed from where he was. Hey, all sweet, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Yeah, back on your feet, man. Uh-oh. Yeah. Want to get another beating?
We meet again, Hildy.
Greg! I say, you are a sight for sore eyes. How did you become to be here in Kugane? In the Far East, for that matter.
Oh, well, you see, the thing about that is...
Yeah. He's gonna explain to us how this all came about.
I say, to think that Greg was masquerading as Jim this entire time.
Indeed, I was. After Corinne bested me a second time, I quit Eorzea and embarked upon a journey to distant lands that I might hone my skills in preparation for our inevitable third bout.
There was a second time? Yeah, you've only fought Corinne once before, and that was at Kugane Castle.
But when I saw you had misread my carefully written words and come in our stead, I thought I had no choice but to remove you from the field forcibly. Pray forgive me my unkindness, Hildy.
And then... yeah, he really wants to beg forgiveness.
No, Greg, there is no need for apologies between friends. Yet again I must ask though, how did you come to be here in Kugane as a ronin of much repute and a remarkably thin waist?
Yeah, he definitely lost some weight, didn't he?
I know it seems far-fetched, even insulting to your intelligence, but there is a simple and highly satisfying explanation. In my quest to hone my skills and procure more powerful weapons overseas, I neglected to budget properly for food and drink, and soon found myself bereft of both.
Yeah, that bad?
Driven to a deathly hunger, I fell to my knees, and in that instant, looked to my bosom friend, the painted rooster that had offered me companionship in my darkest hour. When dawn broke the following day, I was alone once more, a sliver of strength restored by the terrible sacrifice of my comrade, whose body and soul I would carry with me ever after.
Ouch.
But by his grace I survived for days and days after, until I chanced to cross paths with a stray dog.
Yeah, stray dog.
He too was clearly a victim of the slings and arrows of outrageous misfortune, and in each other we found kindred spirits we orphans of fate. Thus did I name him Daigoro, and thereafter did we travel as one, working together we might both live to see another day. When at last we arrived in Kugane, I sought employment as a mercenary to rebuild my misspent savings and resume my search for the strongest of swords. Though it was through such ventures that I acquired the Zanmato, in fact, and began to build my reputation as the Yojimbo. Naturally, a legendary ronin must dress to meet the expectations of his clients, and so I assembled an outfit that would satisfy those who requested my services. Although not always successfully, Kageyama was one such client. When I saw that Corinne and her comrades were to be my opponent, though, I quickly realized he had not paid me nearly enough. More fool me!
Yeah, and Corinne just shrugs it off like, whatever.
Needless to say, the sight of the woman who had bested me twice,
or never before,
was enough to rekindle the competitive spirit within me, and so when I heard tell of the Saburo Sugihiro, I knew I must claim it in preparation for our battle. The rest you know.
Truly a riveting tale.
And tragic besides, for though I fought with all my strength, yet again I was defeated by the great and powerful Warrior of Light.
Yeah, it helps when you're wearing the right armor.
And as I said to you on the bridge, no more tricks. I've taken my shot and fallen short, and so I will cease my shenanigans, and instead pledge my complete support to your endeavors, that I may make amends for my misdeeds.
And we should be glad to have it, Greg. Welcome aboard.
Are you sure?
Let us return to Nashu and share with her the wonderful news. You too, Greg. You're a full-fledged assistant now. And bodyguard if need be. Alright, there we go. We got what we needed, but we're not done yet. Because we gotta go back over to speak with Nashu, as recommended. So back to Akusa. Yeah, we'll all get another opportunity to try and play for the Yojimbo Chocobo Barding at some point, I'm pretty sure, because it's gonna likely keep popping up in Trial Roulette event at some point. As it takes an eternity to warp from one side of the city to the other. And of course, Nashu still draws quite a crowd. This time we can make out Hildebrand and Gilgamesh.
Terrible news, everyone!
What's that? Whatever is the matter, Nashu?
It's Shikure! As punishment for helping the wolf burglar escape, he's been sentenced to death by ritual suicide!
What?
This is indeed a disturbing development, Hildy.
Yeah. We have no time to spare, my friends. Presuming the wolf burglar is in the wind, our only recourse is to delve deeper into the hidden past of Master Akebono and uncover proof that the sword he claims was first stolen by he himself. Divide and conquer, agents of inquiry style. Yeah, we better get on it. So yeah, this time we'll just run towards the middle of the city because it'll be easier to do it that way. Because the first person we need to speak to just happens to be in the town square. Byakudan here. Hello there, sir.
How did Akebono earn his fortune, you ask? By peddling a variety of medicinal wares for all manner of purposes. From what I heard, they were all remarkably effective and popular. He still enjoys a reputation as a premier source of alchemical goods. Would that I had the coin to afford such luxurious potions and potables. His clientele spends in a visit what I earn in a month.
That's a lot of money. Yeah, when you have that money and are willing to put it out there, yeah. I mean, we definitely know that he's got a lot of money on him. We definitely saw that then when he tried to buy Hildebrand. And then we have Keiten over here in the Kogane Dorian markets. Hello there.
I should be glad to speak to about Master Akebono to you, albeit solely with regards to his character as a businessman. Like all who have risen to mercantile prominence, he has been at the center of rumor and intrigue. For every man who sings his praises, there is another who would curse his name. None will deny the efficacies of his medicines, which is to be expected given that he utilizes the finest ingredients that come from that birthplace of alchemy, Razatan. His satisfied customers are beyond counting. On the other hand, none can deny the exorbitant profits he has reaped by tightly controlling the supply of Hunnish ingredients. Absent competition, he is free to dictate prices as he sees fit. Unfortunately, this has led many in desperate need of his miraculous medicines to spend their entire life savings or seek assistance from disreputable moneylenders. His practices are, ultimately, wholly within the confines of the law, so, again, as a businessman he is to be lauded for success, but I will say nothing on his morals or ethics, or lack thereof. And now we gotta take it back to Hildebrand again, who will be once again back over there, so we gotta go and warp back to Akuza. And hello to all of the new viewers who are joining us here this evening. Thanks so much for being part of this special conclusion to Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. Please help to support this stream and this channel by leaving a like on it, as well as subscribing if you haven't done so. And please use social media, Facebook, Twitter, Discord, whatever you have, and let people know what's going on. Let people know that this is the finale of Stormblood and that they should be watching it. Alright, Hildebrand, I know you're in there somewhere.
Have you tantalizing tidbits of information to share, my good woman? Come, out with it.
Yeah. The medicines Akebono sells are second to none, or Akebono built his fortune selling miraculous medicines for exorbitant prices. Yeah, he should know the latter. Here's what's going down.
A man who preys on the sick and needy for personal gain, is he? As expected, there is far more to Master Akebono than meets the eye.
Inspector, we've got to hurry! Shigura's execution is going to be carried out any moment now if we don't do something!
What? Already? And then I was hoping we might conduct a thorough investigation and uncover information with which we might convince them to set the poor man free, but absent that... there are many modes which lead to just ends. If we must take a shortcut to avert a grave miscarriage of justice, then so be it.
Yeah, we better get over to the barracks stat. Oh, she did. On Twitch, because I didn't see anything on YouTube. And so, yeah, there's Shigure. You know, this evening where he prepares to meet his fate. And performs a seppuku. And so, doing what he feels he has to do.
Honor brothers, I will not beg your forgiveness. Only pray that by this humble offering of my life, that I may absolve the Sekisukumi of the shame I have brought upon it through my misdeeds.
And so, as he prepares to go through with it, and as the Sekisukumi prepares to chop his head off, psych! Yeah, the answer is no! Yeah, Hildebrand, doing his disguise, rubbing it in the Sekisugumi's face, leaving them all in shock and disbelief. Nashu's completely happy about it.
What is the meaning of this?
What is the meaning of this indeed?
That man is an imposter! Seize him! Seize him at once!
Yeah, they're coming for you! And the race is on! Yeah, so Hildebrand leads the Sekisugumi in a wild goose chase. And of course Shigure, who had no idea what was going on, sees the Sekisugumi chasing after the inspector. Back and forth and all over the place. Until finally, he takes refuge in a tree. They're like, get down from there!
Shigure, now is your chance to escape.
They're like, you're free to go, man.
I will do no such thing! I may have lost my little honor was mine in life, but at least I can reclaim it on death!
Like, oh no, you don't! Your honor's yet yours, samurai!
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, wrong voice. Yeah, it turns out that's the wolf burglar.
You need not cut your belly open this day, Shigure, for you have the Soborosuki hero and the infamous wolf burglar besides. But why?
Yeah, why, man?
We had to deal, remember? Temporary release, and I'm a wolf of my word.
And so that's it? Yeah, you finally came back? Yeah, just turns it over willingly.
Aye, this is indeed the Soborosuki hero.
Very well! Escort the wolf burglar back to his cell and send a runner to Master Akebono's estate at once. Meanwhile, I need some water. I'll have to go find her channel then. Hey Don, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. So yeah, the sun is rising on a new day for Shigure. He's still alive. Yeah, we saved you.
We are far from finished, Shigure. The wolf burglar may me cost you once more, but you must still answer for your reckless actions.
Like, does he still have to go through with it?
Therefore, after further deliberation, I have decided that you will conduct a formal investigation into the rumors surrounding Master Akebono and...
Like, really?
That will not be necessary. Indeed, with the return of the wolf burglar, I believe we can consider this tiresome affair resolved.
Who goes there?
Master Komode!
Yeah, Komode was actually... Well, you'll find out.
Wait, I know you! Master Akebono's guest! The one the gecko threw into the wall!
Yeah, when we initially tried to protect the Soborosuke hero, Akebono was entertaining this man. Albeit unsuccessfully.
Oh, surely must be mistaken. I have no recollection of any such event. Or you, for that matter.
Yeah, I guess getting thrown into a wall would give him a bit of amnesia.
Anyway, as I said before, I believe there is no need for any further investigation. Should you deem otherwise, you are free to proceed. However, such wasteful expenditures may force us to reconsider the resources we allocate you and yours next year.
Rest assured, Master Komode, that we value your counsel deeply and should be glad to defer to your judgment.
Shigure, the matter of Soborosuke hero and Master Akebono is now officially closed. That will be all.
Just like that? It's over?
Yes, that will be all.
You don't seem so sure, and maybe with good reason? Yeah, red eyes. What was that all about? And he just walks off like, huh? Yeah, something stinks about this. So, having somehow saved Shigure, we can now get ready to perhaps call it a day? Bring this Hildebrand mystery to justice and bring it to an end? I mean, we got what we wanted. The sword is back in the rightful owner's hands. Shigure has been pardoned. Everything's right with the world, right? Let's speak with Hildebrand.
Verily, I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, have once more done the impossible and saved a certain man from death. A shame that the others seemed so eager to wash their hands of the affair. Not Shigure, though. I understand he still has questions for the wolf burglar.
And so, yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do next, because this is not officially over yet. We'll take our 3,304 gil and move on to the next quest. Stand strong and unified. information, so there we go. We were finally through the first part of the new version of the Hildebrand mystery. The last one for Stormblood. Yeah, we get double the max now on the Genesis, so that definitely will help those who are still trying to max out or start building up gear on another class for sure. Alright, so now we must move on, because Hildebrand has another quest. Sorry, Hildebrand has another quest for us. So let's go ahead and take it with the quest entitled Don't Do the Dew Prism. So all of a sudden, we're doing more flashbacks to 5 years ago, and we're suddenly playing Threads of Fate. Shugure wants answers now, or he wants them eventually. And so, sometime later...
What ho? Shugure, over here!
Yeah, back in the Seikei Tsugumi uniform. How's it feel?
My friends, I cannot thank you enough. Had you not arrived when you had, I would not be standing before you now.
Yeah, suffice to say, he's very grateful.
You forgive me for dispensing with further expressions of gratitude, for I just returned from the jail where I spoke with the Wolfburger, who shared with me some rather troubling information.
Do not keep us in suspense, my good man. What is it?
Yeah, do tell.
Not long after we delivered the Wolfburger into the custody of the Seikei Tsugumi, Master Akebono stormed into the jail and began berating the turnkey, demanding that they return the stolen contents of his safe. You may recall that we spoke with Master Akebono concerning this stuff shortly after we first met. He was rather secretive regarding said contents at the time, but the Wolfburger said it was an unmarked satchel filled with white powder. Given Master Akebono's reputation as a purveyor of medicines, our chivalrous thief resolved to steal it for the benefit of the poor and needy, as is his wont. However, since there was nothing to identify what manner of medicine it was, the Wolfburger decided to hold on to it for safekeeping. Plainly, however, it was no ordinary medicine, for why else would Master Akebono clamor for it so?
My keen instructor's senses tingling. Where is this satchel now?
Yeah, wake up there, Nashu.
In the possession of the men and women of the waterways. They will not admit this, however, unless you give them the proper password. As above, so below.
Understood. Let us hasten to the den of iniquity.
Yeah, we gotta go back under the bridge. Do a red hot chili peppers. Hey, Zero, welcome to stream. Glad to have you with us. Yeah, we really won't need to engage in combat for the rest of this. So yeah, let's do something, get back into what's more Inspector-like for Corinne. Don't worry, it'll change over. Eventually, I hope. Yeah, there we go. You're like, come on, Corinne, change clothes. Yeah, we've all been very patient, but we need you to change, okay? So we'll pass this person who likely is doing the exact same thing we're doing. You think you'll need that much time? Or you think you'll have more enough of that time to do that? Yeah, suddenly this is Threads of Fate and we're trying to figure out where the heck Valen is. Hey there, Koju, long time no see.
Knew your lot turn up again sooner or later. Didn't expect you to be bringing another unfamiliar face, though. No matter, I like the cut of his jib. So, what are you after this time? A certain satchel containing a certain white powder which once belonged to a certain merchant. The Wolfburger told me you have it. If he did, then he told you the magic words, too. Ah, yes, of course, they are...
Soar high above and never go low.
Not quite there, Hildebrand. Yeah, this guy's laughing about that.
What? Come take me, no! That is not the time for fun and games, Inspector!
Yeah, allow me.
Aye, that's it. Nothing personal, but we've got to be careful.
And so...
Don't if I know what it is, but my gut tells me it's nothing no honest man would keep it locked safe.
Yeah, why is that?
That said, a suspicious powder is far from incontrovertible proof of criminal misdeeds. We need to first determine what it is. Any ideas how we might do so?
Well, maybe we can help out.
Seek the assistance of a harnish alchemist? Or someone versed in the alchemical traditions? Perhaps someone at the Thavnarian consulates.
Brilliant minds think alike, for I too reached that conclusion but a moment ago. To the Thavnarian consulate, my friends.
And so away they go, but since it's all the way on the other side of town...
Here! You can't simply go and bang on the gates of a foreign consulate and expect to... Oh, never mind.
Yeah, so I told you, there's not much I can do about its enthusiasm. So in this instance, it'll just be faster for us to warp back over to the Aetherite. She's shy, she's in public. Alright, take us to where we need to go. Alright, back over here. Actually, it will be faster for us to just cross the bridge at this point. Yeah, because the way these load times are going... Yeah, by that time I've already passed that shard. Yeah, actually, it probably would have been faster to just warp over there. Yeah, I've underestimated the distance it takes to get here. Yeah, turn a corner. There's the consulate. Yeah, maybe we can speak with these guys and have them cut us a deal or something to do what we need to do. They certainly look very distinguished.
It's all rather sudden, I realize, but to reiterate, it is of the utmost importance that we speak with your superiors.
To reiterate, have you lost an appointment or not?
Not as such, no.
Yeah, in other words, no way.
Then my hands, they are tied.
Their procedure is samurai and much paperwork. No exceptions can be made. Like, oh man.
Under normal circumstances I would agree, but this is a matter of public safety and welfare. Surely an exception can be made?
As I need to get more water. Yeah, I'm gonna be torturing my throat tonight.
What ho, young Mandeville man?
Yeah, who goes there? Godbert. This is definitely unexpected.
Father!
Yeah, meet his dad. He does wear a suit and tie, but only wears shorts as part of that suit and tie.
What brings you to the far side of the world? A complex series of events too exhausting to detail. Of greater importance is what brings us to the consulate. You see, we must needs enlist the assistance of a harnish alchemist, or one with an encyclopedic knowledge of harnish reagents.
Oh, how fortunate then that we should chance to meet. I'm a representative of the Shajatra concern. Of Razat Han, should you not know the name. We trade in all manner of alchemical goods.
And that is, admittedly, a very hard word to say.
If your quandary requires the expertise of one versed in such wares, pray permit me to assist you. Indeed, to aid the son of Lord Godbelt Mandeville and his comrades will be an honor most great. That is most generous of you. Far be it from us to refuse.
Yeah, screw you guys at the gate. We'll talk to this guy.
Perhaps a change of venue is in order. I say, let us not impose upon these hard-working keepers of the peace any longer.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, let's take this elsewhere. I honestly don't know there, Isabel. I haven't checked. This powder, it is most fascinating. An ingredient of Hanashojin, this is true, but not one intended for medicinal purposes. Dangerous purposes, rather, and for this reason it still is forbidden. In the hands of a master alchemist, it can be used to create dew prism. So create an Aeon relic just like that? Yeah, I'm sorry, dew prism? Yeah, it's from Threads of Fate then, you know? A most powerful drug. A mere thimbleful is enough to befuddle the senses and render even the most strong-willed subjects susceptible to any and all commands. You may be assured that this is not an exaggeration. Resistance is, most regrettably, quite futile. Undetectable it is, save for the occasional glimmer in the eyes, a changing of the color, fleeting and impossible.
By the Komi, I have seen such a glimmer before.
Oh, are you quite sure it was not a trick of the light? Yeah, I saw it too. Master Komode is being manipulated. Or this is Akebono's doing. He must be using dew prism for evil ends. Well, we should probably only focus on what we saw and not rush to conclusions.
Well, I do douche my faithful assistant and undying fan. I was just about to rush the same conclusion.
Well, if what you say is true, then a most terrible crime has been committed. Evidence must be gathered and those responsible must be punished.
It all makes sense now. Why else would the chief encounter that Sekisukumi press so strongly to an investigation into a modest merchant? Because he drugged him during the meeting. At last we have motive, means, and opportunity. Come, let us put an end to this once and for all!
Yeah, if we can finally stop this, let's not waste any time.
How wonderful it is to see Hildy's infectious enthusiasm inspire others to rise to the occasion once more. Well then, do not let me detain you.
Well, thanks for giving us a hand there, Godbert. Thank you for being at the right place at the right time. And with the right person, too. Alright, so now that we got that taken care of. Yeah, now we gotta go back again. Yeah, it's not easy to go back and forth like this. Hey Elizabeth, welcome to the stream, glad to have you with us. And also, yeah, I am caught up with the extremes there, Isabel. I just didn't check if the minstrel had an extreme for the new Gilgamesh battle. Yeah, there's Hildebrand right in front of us. And so...
Okay, Bodo, we call on you to come forth and answer for your dastardly deeds.
Well, he's certainly being upfront about it. Yeah, no subtlety whatsoever. Yeah.
Doesn't seem like anybody's home, does it?
Or he's just not answering.
Wherever could he possibly be?
Should we barge in and find out? Or...
but that's impossible!
Yeah, and then... What do you see, Shigure? You broke out again? Man, how do you keep this guy behind bars? Who saved you this time?
Ha! That you see the last of me, did you? As if I'd content myself with sitting in a jail, I could escape on a whim while you lot bunker your chance to bring my nemesis to justice. And by escaping on someone else's watch, no one can pin the blame on you this time, eh? Wouldn't want to repeat it before. Don't tell me this was your plan all along. To secure my freedom so we could expose Akebono's crimes together? And reclaim the Saborasuki hero into the bargain. Hi. This is no small undertaking and I knew I need all the help I can get.
Now that we're all on the same page, let us be on our way. The bastard's bound for the Isle of Becco, off to meet with a silent partner, I'm told.
Capital. If we hurry, perhaps we can beat Akebono to the punch.
He may be an idiot, but he's got the right idea. There's no time to waste.
Very well. If that is the way the winds are blowing, then let no one say I don't also blow.
By authority of the Mayor of Springfield, I hereby grant you a full and complete pardon. Congratulations, Robert Underdunk Terwilliger. So yeah, he said go off to the Ruby Price, so that's where we'll go. Hey there, Miguel. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Alright, so now we got to take to the skies. Yeah, and there's, of course, Heaven on High. Going way, way up there. But that's not our focus here today. We have another purpose. So fly over this little island to get to another one. And so, yeah, where is this meeting taking place? And where is the wolf burglar taking us? Well, he's taking us right over here, past this giant sea serpent. And landing us down here. Oh, it's a level 70 hunt. Ooh, better stay careful then. This is the place, I'm sure of it. All we have to do is wait. Yeah, so let's wait then. And so, as we bide our time... Yeah, there's the man himself. And wait a minute. Yeah, we know those other two as well. What's Godbert and the alchemist doing here? Father? By the Komi, could it be that the inspector's father is in real with Akebono? Don't be daft. Look closer. As always, your discretion in these matters is greatly appreciated. As is yours, Master Akebono. But to the matter at hand, the Dew Prism. It has served you well. Met your expectations, I trust.
Exceeded them, I should say. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined that a drug could be so powerful, so effective.
Yeah, Valen's Dew Prism really affects you, doesn't it? Tasteless, odorless, colorless. Dissolves instantly in liquid, and is one of the deadlier poisons known to man. The chief coin counter had no idea his drink had been compromised. He has already proven to be a most useful tool in manipulating the Sekisugumi, more than worth the regular upkeep to keep him in my thrall. Now that the Sapporo Tsukihiro is back where it belongs, I can set my sights on much bigger prizes. The Bugiyosha, perhaps? Magistrate Akebono? Ha! Why not? All of Kugane is mine for the taking. What a snake. You are more right than you know, Master Akebono, for I come bearing a gift courtesy of Mandeville and Mandeville, a most illustrious and Eorzean consortium of which you have doubtless heard. Their resources are considerable, and their influence extends far beyond the borders of Aldenard, but all their wealth pales in comparison to what I present to you now. As we discussed, Lord Garbert, you will serve Master Akebono faithfully, and without question. Will you not? Yeah, guess what just happened? But of course. Uh-oh. Yeah. He's been manipulated by Dew Prism 2. We gave it to the guy and he used it on Godbert.
Coming forefront! He's under the influence of Dew Prism!
Yeah, it's seen away at Hildebrand's heart here. I mean, can you imagine how pained he is? Yeah, Seeing his dad being manipulated like this? Yeah, he just can't take it anymore. Way too full. Now is not the time! Well, cover is blown, but I don't think he cares right now, because it's his father at stake.
Father, 'tis I, your beloved son Hildebrand. Hearken to me. These men are villains. You are being deceived.
The inspector arrives as I knew he would. Doubtless your friends are cowering in hiding. Just as well. In one fell swoop we shall bring an end to this farce. I call upon Eosios, most fearsome of goldsmiths. I call upon the hammer! Go forth and lay waste to these interlopers! Yeah, this cannot end well. Because you know what Godbert can do with a goldsmith's mallet, right? But before he does, yeah, he's finally taken off those glasses, and we can finally see the man behind the glasses and see that it's not looking good. Yeah, goes to bodybuilding mode and loses his mind. Oh dear! Oh dear is right. Well, you have no idea, Shigure, what's about to happen to you. And now you do. Yeah, puts steroids into his hammer, smash everyone, and do it all over. Knock down his ultimate strike and blow the rest of us away. That's what a bodybuilder can do with a mallet. Yeah, how are we gonna stop this guy? Especially since he's under hypnosis. Yeah, much to Akebono's delight. Ha ha ha! Magnificent! Finish them all! Finish everyone! Yeah, he ain't done yet. Yeah, suddenly. Yeah, now Akebono's the one getting his world rocked. And the guy who set him up with the Dew Prism also suffers a similar fate. Yeah, maybe he can't be controlled after all. Yeah, how good was that Dew Prism really?
It forced you, Hildebrand Heliodor Maximilian Mandeville.
Yeah, you gotta do something here, man. And not just flex for us. Yeah, he's just gonna charge right in. Yeah, apparently someone can stop him.
Forgive me, father, but you know not what you do.
And so, yeah, throws him up into the air like Godbert has done so many times before. And put a little spin on it.
You're a Mandeville!
And as Hildebrand is shouting out these words, suddenly, Godbert's having flashbacks. Yeah, remembering the good old days with his son. Which usually ended up with his son's clothes being tattered and torn. Spinning him around in the Colosseum. Yeah, and on their initial reunion, suplexing his son in the northern Thanlan wasteland. With explosive results, no less. Now this I've never seen before, but this probably like way back when, like before Hildebrand decided to go after Dalamud. Yeah, he had the Sultan sworn certainly shocked by Godbert's impressive strength. And then the best shot of all. Yeah, Godbert and Julian with their little baby Hildebrand. Aww. And apparently that's all that's needed to have this happen. Mandeville man!
Bolt father! Spare me from your reverse Mandeville meteor strike!
Yeah. Sorry, Hildebrand. Your father woke up your father did wake up, but not at the right time. Yeah, because while Godbert is back to normal, Hildebrand suffers an all too common fate. Yeah. Now we get to see what those eyes really look like.
Whew. And I'm spent. What happened here?
Yeah. I don't think you want to find out there, Godbert. But hey, at least you finally took off your glasses and we can finally see what your eyes look like. Yeah, you left quite a mess, young man. So, sometime later...
Well, this is all very embarrassing. Very embarrassing indeed. 1,000 pardons to you all for my rather excessive display of martial prowess.
Yeah, you should take that mallet away. Lock it up somewhere.
Oh, and it should go without saying, but Mandeville and Mandeville will be severing all ties with the Shajatra concern.
Yeah, you're busted, man. Yeah, and the Wolf Burglar gets a loose ball Suborosuke hero to pick right up. And so...
Rejoice, my friend, for we have reclaimed the Shiboro Shukihiro once more. How fortunate that the dastardly Akebono would be sure off to set it aside, that he would rather bring it with him to a secret rendezvous.
Apparently so. A final favor if you'll indulge me. Lay it at my father's grave. Yeah. Do me this honor, would you? Right then, I suppose you want me to be getting back to the jail. Regardless of the reasons, a crime is a crime and mine are many. And an upstanding Sekisegumi like yourself must adhere to a code, no? Yeah, what's right is right.
Indeed I must. Which is why it will be with much regret that I inform my superiors that I've seen neither hide nor hair of the notorious Wolf Burglar.
Really? You're sure about this? Yeah, you sure about this?
Not if you ask me again. Go to your father.
Shigure has the right of it. You should be the one to bring your father's spirit the comfort and closure it deserves.
Yeah, take it back to him. Yeah. Are you grateful? Yeah, Shigure tried to turn a blind eye to it. You're mad, each and every one of you. Even the samurai. And I love you all the more for it. Thank you. Do we not even get to know what your name was? He's just the Wolf Burglar and that's it. He doesn't have a name.
To hold fast to a righteous creed, yet recognize when too rigid an adherence would result in greater injustice. Truly, I am privileged to have witnessed this display of nuanced nobility. Well, like that the burglar, I might find a measure of peace in mourning mine own dearly departed. Oh, Enkidu, if you only knew how sorry I am.
Except that... Yeah. Is he back from the dead? Yeah. Turn your head back. Yeah. It's as you see it.
Enkidu? But how? Then what was it that I ate that fateful day?
I have no idea.
Fools! You think this is the end? I think not!
What do you mean? Yeah, someone forgot to put him in handcuffs and just threw something green into Gilgamesh's throat. And knocked him out like a light. Wow, that must have been some potent stuff. But now he's back on his feet. And yeah, that was what Dew Prism can do. First-hand visions. Huzzah! You belong to me now, Ronin. Now, spirit me away from this place. Far, far, far away! Ah, man.
Far, far, far away.
Yeah, how far are we going?
Greg, no! Shisho Igrash!
Yeah, we gotta stop him.
Rifts beyond the rift that lies between.
To wondrous worlds yet unseen!
What are you talking about? Oh, wait a minute, what? Where are they going? Wait, no! Yeah, Mommy, this is gonna get worse before it gets better. Wait for me, Inspector! Yeah, we didn't even get to see what the con artists had to say. The text just blew by so fast, and now she was like, yeah, I'm just throwing myself into this huge purple void just because I can. Yeah, now she was like, yeah, whatever, I'm in it for the long haul. But poor Hildebrand. And with that, the void is gone.
There he goes, my beloved son. Not content to fly off into the skies before, this time he likes to take his leave by vanishing into the earth. Brief though our time was together, I cannot deny how much he has grown, both as an inspector extraordinaire and a Mandeville man besides. I say, a father could not be more proud.
Well, at least you aren't persuading him to follow in your footsteps anymore. Yeah, and Corinne just stares at him in shock. We're all staring in shock. Yeah, we lost both the Inspector and Nashu. And Gilgamesh as well. So, later that night, Shigure?
And of course Lord Gabbard, along with Akebono. I should thank you for that. Nothing left for us to follow them back to Kogane, I suppose. Are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Good, then let us be off.
Yeah, amidst all the chaos. Maybe not far enough. Yeah, as in never return to the story's canon. I agree. I would wholeheartedly agree. Yeah, apparently some Mikote is getting out her meows. That's also a very clever name. Cry Me a River. Yeah, where's Justin Timberlake when we need him? Cry me a river! Yeah, of course, because everyone's doing the Hildebrand quest, it takes forever to get back home to Kugane. Alright, back over to the barracks, I believe we can go to. Either that or the Rakuza. But yeah, he's likely gonna be on the other side. You don't meow, you howl. Oh, where are we to question that? Alright, Shigure. Yeah. Taking a little time underneath the lights. Hey, Shigure. Let's talk to you and end the Hildebrand mysteries for Stormblood.
I cannot even begin to imagine where I would be had I never crossed paths with you and your comrades. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for everything. The Sekisukumi have concluded that even before the chief coin counter fell under Akebono's throw, he willingly and enthusiastically conspired with the merchant to elicit ends, and so he will be held to account. As for Akebono and his now defunct enterprise, the Thavnarian consulate has agreed to intercede on behalf of its countrymen to broker a more equitable arrangement between Hunnish suppliers and Hingan merchants. All agree that another monopoly will serve no one's interests. Regardless of their motivations, if their actions put more medicine in the hands of the sick and needy, then I think it's safe to call it a change for the better, don't you? The best part, if you ask me, in the light of Akebono's crimes, all thoughts told to him by those forced to pay his exorbitant prices ought to be wiped clean.
That's definitely good news.
There was a time when I might not have thought as much. Good and evil, the innocent and the criminal, it all seems so simple in the abstract, but out here in the real world, life is anything but. You and the inspector helped me to understand how naive I was. You taught me to look beyond appearance and hearsay, and not to be too quick to judge a man for his misdeeds. If I am worthy of the Sekisukumi, it is because of you and him.
Well, we're glad we can finally help you find your calling and be able to keep it.
Speaking of which, what exactly did become of Inspector Hildebrand? Do you think we ought to do something? Conduct a search, or...
You're like, really?
Oh, so this is a regular occurrence, is it? Fair enough. If you're certain that you'll turn up eventually, none the worse for wear, then I shall take your word for it and strike a worry from my mind. Should that fateful day ever come that you are here are reunited once more, I but ask that you give him my best regards.
I think I can do that for you.
I would say the same for the wolf burglar. I wonder what he's doing now.
Yeah. Keeping watch for the next Takebono or paying respects to his father. Well, that's what he said he was going to do. Maybe he's actually capable of being held to his word.
What becomes of a man after death I do not know, but I shall like to believe that his father rests more easily this day.
Shigure, this is no time to dawdle. Your duties are far from finished.
Yeah, better get back at it, boy.
Yes, forgive me, right away. I must take my leave, but whenever you are passing through Kugane, I pray you do not hesitate to call on me here at the barracks.
I think we can do that. So, by completing the final Hildebrand quest for Stormblood, we get 1,729 gil, plus a brand new Mandeville dance known as the Mandeville Mambo. Stand strong and unified. And so, Shigure bows to us for the last time and takes his leave. And so now that that's all said and done, still one more thing for us to do before Corinne can change out of these clothes. Yeah. Looking up at the big tower in the center of the city. And fully satisfied, away she goes. But you'll see that, yeah, there's the wolf burglar. He doesn't have the sword on him anymore. But is he truly done with crime? Or has he got more schemes cooked up? We'll never know, unfortunately. And so, yeah, like before, we get a final image, but we're not on a stage this time. We're in the heart of the city. And wherein everyone who is part of this experience, including the Warrior of Light himself, gets to do the dance that everyone was doing on stage. Yeah, it turns out Corinne's been practicing a little bit and she's getting pretty good at it herself. Yeah, even the high step and giving herself a hug. And of course, she can flex like the rest of them. See you in Shadowbringers there, Hildebrand. The curtain is closed. There will be no encore. And for that, we get the achievement, Good Night, Sweet Hildy. And that's how Stormblood's quests come to an end. And so, that means that is the last side content that we have had to do for Stormblood. Which means that there's still one thing left to do. There's a battle raging on. We know it's happening. It's time for us to go back into the fray, but this time with far fewer numbers. So, in order to move on to the final part of the main story, it's off to Mordona. Oh, don't worry. I'll make sure that we can do that. And before we embark on our journey, though, of course, got to change back. Yeah, battle gear is, of course, required. It's an absolute necessity for what we're about to do. And so, on this night in Mordona at Revenant's Toll, it's time to return to the Rising Stones. Well, that's not all, though. There's also the hatching tide, too. Alright, so, as you might remember, last time in the main story, we were continuing to lose the Scions. We lost Alphanode and Alice, and in addition to that, we had a meeting alongside the leaders of the Eorzean Alliance and Lord Hien, and spoke with Emperor Varus of Garlemald, and found out that his desires for world domination extend far beyond that into something far darker and far sinister. So with Alice and Alphanode, the twins are now gone and having left us because of the crazy mind rape that's been affecting the Scions and has had us continuously getting wrecked over the course of the last few months. Yeah, with all that going on, we've still got to go out there and fight. So, to do that, we need to speak with Hoary Boulder and take on the challenge entitled A Brief Reprieve. Hoary Boulder's sudden expression suggests he has no news to share, which in this case may not mean good news. Ah, Corinne, yours is a welcome face indeed in these troubling times. Though, if you've come to inquire about our stricken brothers and sisters, I'm afraid I have naught to report. Colton and the others continue their tireless search for answers, and I too have done all my power to assist them. Alas. Yeah, sad face. My apologies for the intrusion. I was told Master Alphanode had been brought here and wished to see if his condition had improved. Yeah, someone wants to join us on the conversation? Yeah, bit of a surprise who it is. It's Maxima, who came in the initial Garlean entourage to do the prisoner exchange a couple of patches ago, but no longer in his Garlean duds, now just wearing some street clothes. Mistress Corinne, I've heard about the part you played in driving back the Empire's forces. Thank you. That you were able to stop them, if only for a short while, gives me hope. Yeah, really? I realize how strange such words must sound coming from a Garlean's lips, but I speak them out of the love I bear for my homeland, because I wish to see an end to the bloodshed. That is why I chose to share all I know with the Alliance. Though I will surely be branded a traitor, I am content to bear that ignominy. 'Twill seem a small price to pay if it helps to prevent this conflict from escalating any further. Well, hopefully it helps out. But enough of my prattling. The war's not what brought me all this way. I came to see Master Alphanode. Well, there's not going to be much to see. An acquaintance of Corinne and Alphanode, are you? Well, far be it from me to turn away good company. If you'll follow me, sir. Well, I talk about what my... What? That's awful. I feel bad for you, Isabel. When word reached me that Alphanode had returned, it seemed only right that I visit him. Poor lad, it pains me to see him thus, but I take solace in the knowledge that he is safe and well cared for. Yeah, you shouldn't get dumped on because you're helping out someone with special needs. He fought valiantly at the burn. The Populares could not have wished for a more committed ally. I know not how he came to be so afflicted, but I pray that a cure will be found soon. On an unrelated note, you may be interested to know that I traveled here in the company of another acquaintance of yours. And who might that be? Yeah, like, who? He awaits my return at North Silvertier, and I'm certain he will be glad to see you. Assuming you can spare the time, that is. I got all the time in the world. Alright, so we gotta go back outside. Yeah, hopefully you'll be able to undo right on that injustice there that happened to you there as well. That should not have happened to you. In the meanwhile, you can't see us because, of course, load times. Because, of course, it's the final patch night. And the end of the Stormblood story. But upon our golden steed we must ride. And get over to... yeah, it's the Enterprise, which means... guess who's also here? Ah, there you are. I was beginning to think you would not come. Oh, I was definitely going to come. Yeah, I was definitely coming. Hey there, Sid. It sounds like you've been through the mill. You should have called me. Though I must confess, tracking down missing souls isn't exactly within my field of expertise. As you may have surmised, I heard much from Master Garland growing up in Garlemald. Indeed, he has been long since a source of inspiration to me. Most Guardians would say he's a traitor, that he turned his back on his country. We the Populares, however, consider him a revolutionary, a man willing to defy the Empire's dreams of subjugation, that his inventions might bring about a better future for all mankind. Please, revolutionary is the term best reserved for my work. I am but an Imperial defector who thought to aid another Imperial defector. Whatever Master Garland says, I'm humbled to find myself in such distinguished company. Speaking of distinguished company, we heard from Raubon that you ran into an old friend in the burn. Is it true? Gaius still lives? Somehow. Unfortunately. Like most in the army, I had never had the privilege of seeing the legatus without his mask. To think I walked halfway across the burn in the presence of the Black Wolf. And he claimed to have severed ties with the Empire to hunt Asians, did he? That's right. After his humbling at the Praetorium, one would have think he'd have the good sense to stay dead. Yeah, apparently Square Enix didn't think so. Should we meet again, I'll be sure to tell him so. Commander Aldin also spoke of the Alliance's meeting with the Emperor, though I still labor to believe what he told us. Did his Radiance really claim that Garlemald was founded by the Asians? Sadly, yes. But that is madness! The very notion is absurd! Every fibre of my being rails against it, and yet I see there is no escaping the truth. From the very founding of my homeland, my brothers and sisters have laid down their lives in service to a lie. The Asians must be stopped. To save my people, to save all peoples. For all the Empire's many crimes, even I did not suspect. Had I known, I would have left a lot sooner. But that is in the past. Here in the present we must apply ourselves to the problem of how the Empire's ambitions may be thwarted, not only in the Eorzea but in the Far East as well. The Ironworks will spare no effort to achieve that end. Seryu's war was but a good start, but we can do more. And we will. We'll show them what it means to achieve freedom through technology. And then, begging your pardons, I bear a message for the Warrior of Light. Hello there, representative of the Immortal Flames. Commander Alden requests your presence at Alliance headquarters on Alamigo. He will discuss matters of strategy at your earliest convenience. I believe we can do that. Ah, yes, the inevitable messenger. I knew it wouldn't be long before duty called you away. And so, time no doubt being of the essence, could I tempt you to ride aboard the Excelsior? If there's a faster way to arrive on site, I will personally apologize to the commander for keeping him waiting. Hey Mira, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us, and thanks for joining us there, Lou. And so yeah, we're getting flown back across the realm. And heading all the way back to the area that was serving as the combat location. I swear, every time you board my airship, you seem to be barreling headlong into danger. And every time you somehow contrive to emerge victorious, which is of course an admirable skill. But no one's invincible, Corinne, not even you. So please take care of yourself out there. Will do. I pray you remain safe on the front lines. Though well equipped to join the fray, I shall do all I can to assist from headquarters. My colleagues and I have been tasked with evacuating casualties by air. See that you aren't among them, eh? We'll do what we can. And thus we'll take our 3,679 gil. Stand strong and unified! So as we try and figure out what that mound is, although I'm sure I've seen it before, let's go and speak with this resistance fighter for our next main story quest, entitled A Requiem for Heroes. Despite the apparent urgency of Raban's summons, the resistance fighter seems to content to wait for your signal to proceed. Commander Alden is waiting, my lady. It would be best if we proceeded to Alliance headquarters at once. Lead on. Yes, we are ready. Take me where I need to go. Okay, got it there, Isabel. Thank you. And thus we return to this particular area. There's Raban waiting for us. And as you may have noticed, he's got some light around him. And you know what that means. Required combat. General?
You're here. Good. I summoned you to discuss strategy, but first I would apprise you of the Guardian's movements.
And so, upon speaking with Raban, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Yeah, it's one of those things. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Let's go. Yeah, and in the midst of all that, a battle will be taking place.
There have been several skirmishes along the border, but as yet neither side has delivered a decisive blow.
Well, that's good. At least we're not getting
We
overwhelmed.
long assumed that the Garleans would overwhelm us in a straight fight, but we seem to be gaining ground, albeit slowly. As to why that might be, the most likely explanation is that they have yet to commit all their forces. Still, we're winning, and our latest intelligence suggests the Emperor has retreated back to Garlemald.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't want to die out here.
In light of this, we're considering launching an offensive with the aim of pushing the front line forward and giving ourselves some room to breathe.
Yeah, as we take a look at...
Commander! The Imperials! They've broken through our defenses to the east!
Well, so much for advancing.
What?
Our scouts say their forces are being led by Lord Xenos.
Oh no. Not again.
Lord Heian and Commander Hext have taken their troops to provide support, but we don't know how long they can hold out.
So, they've been biding their time, waiting for his arrival, have they?
Yeah. Bring in their trump card.
Very well. Send word to our allies, requesting reinforcements for the front line.
Yeah, do what you gotta do. And we'll do
Should
the
the
same.
worst come to the worst, I may need to enter the fray myself. But what of you? Do you still have the strength to fight?
That's why we're here. Yeah. You need only say the word, or so long as you leave the asking to me. No, we want to go all in. Yeah, we got you.
Much obliged. Given the choice, I'd take you over 100 soldiers.
Isn't that a little too much? But then...
Why won't they open?
Why are you coming at me now?
I bid you open.
Whoever you are, you have the worst timing in the world.
What's wrong? Is it the voice again?
Yeah. He doesn't want to go away.
Are you sure you're in a fit state to do this?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like we are 100%. But we still have to do this.
May Ralga grant us strength.
Yeah, we still gotta confront Xenos, or else all hope
Give
to be
him
lost.
hell, lass. I, for my part, will defend this place to my dying breath.
Yeah, let's do this. Meanwhile, at the border of Alamigo, right in the heart of the battle, as we wait to see how it's all unfolding, there's Hien, and there's Xenos. At least he's got Yugiri at his side, and Lisa's there too with her Assassin's Creed dagger. Yeah, we got work to do. Yeah, this is another one of those battles where you actually play as someone else. Yeah, there's a twist to this particular fight. You'll see what I mean when we actually start fighting. Hold your ground until the Warrior of Light arrives, also known as the Warrior of Light's timely arrival, which will go on a slow progressive meter on the right. It'll only start moving when we start fighting. And so, with that in mind, here we go.
Ready?
Yeah, keep your eye on the Warrior of Light's timely arrival. Yeah, the Warrior of Light has left the Lion's headquarters. She's on her way. But the battlefield is very far off. And yeah, no sooner is that used than the reinforcements who are helping us are all out like a light in one hit. A one-hit kill by Xenos. Yeah, we gotta keep this going for a while. Give the light to man's indomitable spirit. Well, allows to keep showing it to you. Yeah, then he does this for a fancy move. Yeah, he's trying to knock us into the AoE. Thankfully, we're able to save ourselves. Yeah, try and keep Lisa and Yugiri behind Xenos. Yeah, the Warrior of Light is still nowhere in sight. About a third of the way to the goal. Yeah, Corinne would never let us hear the end of it. Yeah, we got more crazy lightning bolts. We gotta take these elsewhere. Now take the targeting elsewhere, and then dash right in. He's gonna give us another dose of this attack. Corinne's halfway there. I think it's hilarious how they call it the Warrior of Light's timely arrival. Yeah, now we got these swords on the field. Yeah, now we're gonna get caught up in the middle of them. This is bad timing. Yeah. Lise tries to break out of her restraint. But now she gets caught up in it too. Yeah, what have you done, Lise? Yeah,
The weave of a
thankfully, Yuri's able to
shinobi's
get out of
power.
her restraints. And use her ninjutsu abilities
The
even
art
while
of
Xenos
my
has his
forebears.
back turned and is fully aware this is going on. He seems to think that they'll hold, but they don't. But now we gotta get over to Lise because she got the stack mech. There we go. Resume attacking. The Warrior of Light is but a few hundred yawns away. You just gotta keep going until Corinne makes it. We still got more fancy moves. Thankfully, we're positioned perfectly. And go. Yeah. She's almost made it. Yeah. Just a little while longer, guys. Corinne's almost on the scene. Perhaps just in time to get knocked back by this. Yeah, she comes alright. Yeah, as the fight continues on. Yeah, Hien trying to hang on. He needs to use 2 hands for his sword, but Xenos only needs 1.
Fall, fiend!
Yeah, and tries to... She might, yeah. Yugiri, you probably should not have did a war cry, because... Yeah, doing a war cry got you blasted right in the face. As Hien continues to try and hang on, but even he gets knocked back.
Damn you!
Yeah, Lisa's had enough and actually breaks Xenos' mask. Yeah, and Xenos is like, okay, screw this. As we finally arrive on the scene and see that all is not well.
Magic. With a Garlean body. That's hardly fair.
Yeah, it is. It is hardly fair. But Ian's not being easily
Still,
deterred.
He must be stopped. No matter the cost.
Yeah, come on, Hien. He's coming at you. Get back on your feet. Uh-oh. Yeah, fear not. I've come. Yeah. The Azio Dragoon, aka the Warrior of Light, arrives. Yeah.
Bringer of light. It has been too long.
Yeah. If you want them, you're gonna have to go through me.
No words to mark our reunion? So be it.
Well, the Warrior of Light always was the silent protagonist.
Equilibrium must be restored. And only your death will redress the balance.
We'll see about that. And so, for the first time since episode 49, Xenos and the Warrior of Light will go one-on-one. Yeah. I let you get me in 11, I let you get me in 49. But this time, it's for real.
Yeah.
This time, payback is for real. Yeah. Do what you can, Xenos, but you're not gonna get rid of me that easily. Yeah, and I'm actually getting legit damage on you this time. Remember in 10 and 49 when I could barely, or 11 and 49 when I could barely scratch him? Yeah, much different this time around. However, yeah, of course, Xenos has some extra tricks too. You see those AoE circles on the perimeter? Well, they're actually going to be important in a moment. Because we now have to follow these things. Until when path opens up, then we can use it. Yeah, Xenos is getting fancy. Yeah, we've seen its tricks before, but he's added some new ones. We're gonna have to do everything we can to slow him down. Now he's gonna go for a knockback, which doesn't affect me that much. And besides, we have to move anyway because he's had an AoE set up for us. And then a three-way sword split. And I have to stand out of the way of this move. And this one, because yeah, he's now taken a page out of the Byakko playbook. And Novaura too. Yeah, load up. Well, so far we've got you almost to the point where you're at half health, but now we gotta do the triple blade from the original Xenos and Alamigo battle. And we gotta destroy all three in order to disable the enrage. Go, Corinne. Gotta outrun this. All the while also dealing with AoE. Yeah, he's trying to keep us away from it as long as he possibly can. And this certainly isn't going to help. Thankfully, the AoE landed in spots it was not supposed to. And we stopped the enrage timer. How is it I've gone so powerful? Because you're talking to the Warrior of Light. Duh. Then again, you Asians were always good at underestimating your opposition. Yeah, you never give us credit for what we do. Ever! Yeah. And speaking of Byakko, yeah, now he has fancy balls. He has his own version of Ari Mitama that now goes in a spiral around the field. And we have to try and hit him while also dodging his orbs. And I guess I'll have to back off then. Yeah, more Byakko. And more Novaura. Yeah, I know what I pressed. Credit me for doing so. Yeah, I didn't realize you were such a fan of Byakko there, Xenos. Yeah, keep coming with it. I dare you. Then we gotta do this again. Yeah, we're doing a lot better than we have in previous battles. We've got him down past a quarter of his health. Just hang in there, Corinne. And you'll be able to do something you have not done in over 150 episodes. Or at least not without additional help. Yeah, slowly but surely we're bringing him down. Yeah, now he's trying to reignite his spark there, Xenos. But as you can see, he's down to 5. Yeah, one in your face. Down to the last. Got him!
I see.
And for the first time, Corinne beat Xenos one-on-one. All it took was 200 plus episodes. Hey Chaz, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. So yeah, after finally knocking out Xenos, and for those of you who are wondering if he's going to resort to using Shinryu, don't worry, because remember, that was already taken care of. He can't use it again. Yeah, I beat you at long last. But yeah, given that he's an Ascian, it's gonna take more than just a simple beating.
Your mother chose her champion well.
Oh, she did.
Yet, for all your strength, you will still fail.
Try me. Yeah, knock me back, but I'll still come back and fight. Yeah. No! Please. Not now! Not when I'm trying to fight Xenos!
Someone calls to you.
Yeah, and apparently even Xenos is aware of what's going on.
Too late, alas.
Yeah. This Mind Raper is picked the worst possible time because now Xenos is strutting up to Corinne. And even with what's going on, this cannot end well. And so... are we dead? And for those of you wondering, no, this is not Hylaland's domain. Because this definitely doesn't look like hers.
At last, I found you.
Yeah. Sound familiar? Yeah, look at this guy. Yeah, we're not satisfied with what you've done, sir.
There's no cause for alarm.
What do you mean there's no cause for alarm? I'm probably dead!
Though, I confess, this is not where I had intended to meet.
Yeah, you could have met us on the battlefield and maybe even given us a hand instead of constantly mind-raping us.
But the place of our meeting is of no consequence, like the war you wage. Win or lose, the path you walk leads only to oblivion. The better path leads you here, to me. I have need of your strength.
Well, so do a lot of other people. And your timing is incredibly inconvenient. Yeah, who are you, or send me back now? Xenos is trying to kill me!
The battle is over, the danger past. But your work is not yet done.
What do you mean the danger is past? Am I actually dead?
Go to the Crystal Tower. I have left something for you near its base. It will serve as a beacon of sorts. One which I pray will help you on your journey.
Yeah, probably could have helped me in a battle.
All you need do is find it. I will take care of the rest. Soon, we will throw wide the gates.
Yeah, can we do it at a better time?
The path to the first will be yours to walk at last.
Yeah, what path? And so, sometime later... Yeah. We're somehow still alive! And there's Anawa's replacement. Yeah, so guess where we somehow ended up. I don't know how we ended up here, but we did. Ceramic, it's been a while, but... Yeah, this is incredibly awkward.
You're awake. Thank heavens.
Can you explain to me what's going on? You've got a dragoon here who's been at your service before, wondering what's going on. What happened, or where is Xenos? Yeah, where is he? He's about to kill us.
I see you recall that much, at least.
Yeah, we do.
In the midst of your duel, it is said you faltered, and that the Crown Prince seized the opportunity to deliver a mortal blow.
But what happened? How did we survive?
Yet before his blade could find its mark, he was distracted by the arrival of a second adversary who bore you away from the battlefield and into the hands of our chirurgeons.
Well, good to know someone came to bail us out.
Lest you wonder, he left before you awoke. As is his wont.
Yeah. Who was our guardian angel? It was Estinian. Mon frère, to the rescue!
Estinian never was one for emotional farewells.
No, he wasn't, but yeah. Estinian to the rescue! Helena helping out his fellow dragoons as always. He will always be my brother.
Though Xenos bested all before him, the battle clearly took its toll, for he retreated shortly after your rescue. Seeing this, the remaining Imperial forces decided discretion was the better part of valor and pulled back, allowing us to re-establish our position.
Well, if we accomplished that at least.
We have since received word of renewed unrest in the provinces, doubtless inspired by the efforts of the Eorzean Alliance and our Far Eastern allies. Nor does the good news end there. We have also come into possession of intelligence suggesting unrest within the Imperial court.
Well, that is good news. Turmoil in
This would
Garlemald.
certainly explain why both the Emperor and Lord Xenos appear to have abandoned the fight. A long-awaited ray of hope in these dark times.
Well, maybe, yeah. But it doesn't help us on a personal level, as we see. Yeah, what do we say? Is Odyssey alright, or what are the Scions? Yeah, we can't just ask about one of them.
Yet to awake, I'm afraid.
Ah.
But please, concentrate on your own recovery for now. You have carried the hopes of some half-dozen nations, and we are all eternally grateful for your efforts. But no one is without their limits, not even you. Leave this fight to us, my friend. You have earned your rest.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely groggy after getting sent to where we shouldn't have been. With inconvenient timing.
I was asked to deliver a message as soon as you awoke. A reminder that you are not alone, though many of your allies have fallen. When you are well and rested, you are to return home, where friends will be waiting for you.
Yeah, the ones we do still have with us.
Now, if you will excuse me, I must return to the front. May we meet again soon, under happier circumstances.
I hope so too, Sir Emmerich. Also, your girlfriend has a weird way of combining food and drink there, Chaz. But in any event, we've somehow survived, thanks to mon frère. Estenian, my brother Dragoon, prevails. Our guardian angel. And he's not the only one. Well, this is a most unexpected surprise. I thought you confined to bed. Yeah. Who's going to say hello? Lord Edmonds! How long has it been? When I heard that you had collapsed on the field of battle, I confess I fear the worst. But with you standing here before me, I see now that the reports of your defeat were greatly exaggerated. Thank the Fury. As long as we have you, Mistress Loren, history suggests we have a fighting chance. Speaking of fighting, you may be surprised to hear that the war's effects can already be felt even here in Ishgard. In anticipation of a need for reinforcements, our Tyrell will soon be departing for the front lines with a contingent of our finest knights. I would advise you to stay until your strength had returned, but I know it would be an exercise in futility. And so... yeah. Indeed, I suspect you have already decided on your next destination. Dark days lie ahead, of that I have no doubt, but the light of hope shall ever guide our steps so long as we have the will to press onward. And press onward we must. Farewell, my friend. I pray our next meeting will be under happier circumstances. Yeah, he and Sir Emmerich are of the same mind. Yeah, it was good to see you again. Oh, I thought you said she was. Sorry, Chaz. Yeah, we've been asked to go back to the Rising Stones, and so that is where we shall go. Amidst this throng of humanity. Yeah, we gotta go back to the Rising Stones and find out what they're gonna be doing for us next. Of course, it's a busy night in Mordona, as you all well know. Alright, running on back into the 7th heaven. And hopefully going inside. Oh, jeez, Isabel. Yeah, that would definitely cause you to... Indeed. But yeah, in that one shot, you might have been surprised to see who was standing among them. Yeah, Tataru is back. Yeah, she's given up her opulent life in Kugane to return home to the Rising Stones. Yeah, she's no longer wearing her fancy kimono. She's back to wearing what she was before.
By the 12! I don't believe it!
Yeah, it's surprising to see you too, Tataru. Yeah, and everyone's like, look who's back! Yeah, she's obviously very happy.
I rushed back as soon as I could.
Yeah, had to give up your opulent life, huh?
I swear, my heart nearly stopped when I heard you'd collapse like the others. What in heaven's name is going on?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain, but we'll do the best we can. Chaz, you're not helping.
Win or lose, the path you walk leads only to oblivion. Oh, well, that's helpful.
Yeah.
And what else did he say? The better path leads to him? If his is the voice you've all been hearing, perhaps the others are with him.
You think so? Yeah, like, what?
Sir Emmerich said the fighting had reached a stalemate, didn't he? But if that monster masquerading as Xenos comes back...
Yeah, God forbid.
Thancred, Yestola, Urianger, Alphano, Alize. You're going to need all of them on your side to defeat him. And I forbid you from going to face him on your own, do you hear me?
Yeah, because we don't need another relapse.
So if you must leave, go and find the others. Bring them home.
Yeah, let's try and... Yeah, try and consult the Taru a little. Yeah, wipe those tears from your eyes, little lady.
As for where to start, you said the stranger had left a beacon for you at the Crystal Tower, right?
That is what he said.
But how are you to find it, now that the tower has been sealed shut?
That's a good question. Do you have a good answer?
There has to be a way. If anyone would know, it's Sid and the researchers of St. Coinac's find.
Yeah, because we actually have spoken with him before to actually gain access to the Crystal Tower a long time ago.
Don't you worry. We'll find that beacon for you.
Yeah, thanks to Taru. Yeah, everyone's coming to pitch in. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace... Yeah. There's the throne of the Emperor Varus. But he's not in his throne. Where is he? He had to walk a few steps over to speak with his quote-unquote son.
I pray you have good reason for abandoning the front.
How could I remain there while the rumor that my son is possessed by a demon spreads like a sickness here at home?
Oh, so you heard.
I will not be made to fight for the throne a second time. But what of you? Did you not tell me you would destroy Eorzea's champion with the ease that one might swat a fly?
Well, he failed this time.
A minor setback. She will not escape me again. Where is your grandsire? I would have words with him.
Yeah. Creepy face.
How should I know? Do you hide from each other's sight as well? I imagine he's doing what all Ascians do.
He must have found a way to take advantage of this turmoil.
How would he have done that?
Pawns to be played with, Ascian. You underestimate us at your peril.
And yet you still align yourself with
This war will
him?
not be decided by you and yours. Man must choose his own fate, and I, for my part, will do all within my power to see Garlemald emerge victorious.
Yeah. And Xenos is just playing his part to do the same. Yeah. Until they cross paths again. Oh, hello there. And who might you be?
Pray forgive the intrusion, Your Radiance, but the requested preparations are now complete. We stand ready to begin production of Black Rose upon your order.
Yeah, remember what Gaius was trying to get rid of? Yeah. As Varus tries to weigh the gravity of his decision. Yeah, it's getting dark. Because we've seen his mind to go to some dark places before. And this is no different. Proceed as ordered. And that's how it ends. Because then after that is the prolonged credit roll, but we'll skip through that. Yeah, since we pretty much already know. Alright, Tataru. The final word in Stormblood is yours.
I knew you'd be alright, and to celebrate your return, I made you this. A brand new traveling outfit. Oh, I do hope it fits.
Yeah, thank you.
But now is not the time to fuss over your measurements. I must go and speak with the researchers of St. Poinux Find. You go and rest while I retrack down that beacon.
And so with that, Corinne receives Tataru's new outfits, and with that, the story of Stormblood comes to a close. Stand strong and do not fight. And that's the last time we'll ever say that, too. So, back over in the Gimlet Dark. Yeah. Remember the double agent from a few patches ago? He's still doing his thing.
My enemy. My friend. Had I been but a step faster.
Yeah, we've heard those words before. Yeah, a guardian sees someone for the Alamegan resistance and wants to go kill him. Problem is, this guy's a little too strong for you. Struck down in a stroke. Hey Zen, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us.
I pity your hunt leads you elsewhere. Not that I am surprised. May you find joy in it. Grow stronger, more savage, and savor every triumph.
Yeah. Would you like to take a guess on who this is?
In the meantime, I will reclaim that which is rightfully mine.
And so, he'll continue on doing what he's doing with the sword that he's got, and he won't be afraid to strike down anyone that gets in his way. While back over in Mordona, yeah, Corinne fully decked out in the armor of the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light takes a moment to reflect on a beautiful sunny day and knows what's at stake right over there. She's certainly come a long way in 200 episodes, but this is where her journey ends. In the midst of a requiem for heroes, a voice rings out across time and space. In fields of tranquil light, sow you seeds of darkness. And thus, we get the last achievement of Stormblood, Swan Song. And that's how it ends. Corinne's tenure from 2017 to 19 as Warrior of Light is over. After more than 200 episodes and the longest journey ever had by any Warrior of Light that has been part of my Final Fantasy XIV canon yet, having liberated not one but 2 lands and defeating some of the most fearsome enemies ever seen, her journey is over, and now she must pass on the title of Warrior of Light to someone else. There will of course be 2 bonus episodes for Final Fantasy XIV. In a few short weeks, we'll be celebrating Hatching Tide, this game's version of Easter, and that will also be part of this Let's Play. But the big thing will be taking place on April 16th. That is when we will have the last crossover events. We've had other crossover events with other games before, including Garrow, Yokai Watch, Lightning Returns, Dragon Quest, and so on April 16th, we'll get to see the next crossover event with Final Fantasy 15. And that is where you guys will be formally introduced to the brand new Warrior of Light and Corinne's successor. That is where that particular individual will embark on their journey to get ready to go on a journey unlike anything that has ever been seen over the course of this game. It's a journey that we know that it's not going to be easy. We know what's at stake. We know who we're trying to help out. And in some ways, we don't know who we're trying to help out because, yeah, the guy in the hood, he's definitely a mystery and a half for sure. He's been mind-raping us and all of our friends, too. So we have to put up with his shenanigans a little more, I'm quite certain. So we're not done with him yet, I'm pretty certain of it. And we have to do all this while knowing that the battle against the Guardian Empire still wages on relentlessly. How will it end? Well, we'll have to wait until July to find out. But for tomorrow, like I said, I will be back with Corinne for getting her final piece of enhanced equipment, which is of course her weapon. And then, after that, well, we'll do what we can, but by tomorrow, hopefully, I will have word on whether or not I have qualified for Games Done Quick. If I have, then I will start doing streams to prepare for it. If not, we'll just go like we would normally do on any other given day. In any events, it will certainly be my honor and my privilege, as I have done over the course of the last 3 expansions, to guide you into the next one. And it will certainly be a journey. As I said, it'll be like unlike anything we've ever seen. And what awaits us on the other side? You'll just have to join us and find out. So, with that, we mark the end of not only Stormblood, but also 5 years to the day that I started playing this game on YouTube. It has been quite the journey to go and do this for the last 5 years, for something that was only supposed to last for 75 days. If you remember back to episode 1 in A Realm Reborn, when we started our journey with Edie, this was only supposed to go for 75 days, and here we are now, standing at 5 full calendar years of playing this game. Through more than 500 Let's Play episodes, through hundreds of live streams, and now through starting to do charity events and speedrun marathons online and live. Like, who knows what else we could possibly do in the time that's going to be coming. I just hope that we can, when it's all said and done, we can be satisfied with whatever the new expansion throws our way, and that we can be satisfied with the outcome that happens. So, like I said, we know what's at stake. Now we just have to wait for 3 months for Tataru and everyone here in the Rising Stones, Coltene, Ephemi, Hori Boulder, and everyone else, to join me in finally getting an answer and taking us to a brand new world. So, with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood live. I'll see you guys next time as far as this Let's Play is concerned for Hatching Tide and the brand new Final Fantasy XV crossover event, which will officially conclude this Let's Play, and then we can get ready for Shadowbringers. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, this is Matthew at Novaura Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.